Hey!
This is Brendan.
This is the Great Mighty Powerful Flagoon.
Joe is behind on the camera.
Hi, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Once again, we're going to attempt this without a food bar in here, so we are here with Laura.
Again, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
So, go ahead. You can ask a question first.
Well, what's the biggest, the most exciting thing you've got that you guys are displaying here for Gen Con?
Well, we've got a couple of really big, exciting initiatives going on right now. As we discussed in our Thursday night keynote address, there's a lot of exciting things going around the development of D&D Next, which is the next iteration of the game. So we've provided an update on the playtest. So we're currently in the process of doing an open playtest for the core rule set, and we're just really excited by the sheer number of hands that have chosen to participate, which we're so thankful for, gathering all their feedback. We just released our second playtest packet this week on Monday, and then additionally we released the Warlock and Sorcerer class available for download through the playtest. So we're just really excited to have that content available for people. We encourage anybody who has not yet signed up for the playtest to go ahead and do that, because that's the best way for us to gather that feedback as we continue to develop the core rule set with fan input. The second big initiative that we have, as you can see from our booth and out there, we've got our big giant statue of Wolf, is our Rise of the Underdark campaign. So we have a whole suite of products and programs that are all thematically tied to the story of Wolf, wanting to take Mistress Megan's seat as goddess of magic and essentially take over the surface world of the realm and turn it into eternal darkness. So a fantastic way to experience that story from start to finish is through our in-store play program called D&D Encounters. We actually have a new season of Encounters starting next week, and we encourage you to test out if you haven't been part of the Rise of the Underdark yet, and that begins on August 22nd. And this is a really neat season for Encounters because we're actually inviting the players to play as Drow, which is fun. Drow are a little bit of a controversial race to play at an RPG table traditionally, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun for players.
So what sort of new rules are there especially for playing as a Drow? Because
We've tried playing Drow campaigns before, and it's just so hard because everyone's trying to stab everybody in the back. It usually seems, results in more arguments. And is there anything like mechanics that are put in to try to avoid this sort of event? And what are these new
Or is
mechanics?
it encouraged?
Or is it encouraged?
Well, next season of Encounters, it is encouraged because you're experiencing the Rise of the Underdark from the Drow perspective. Of course, there's a balancing act that needs to occur there because you still have group objectives. But you are playing Drow more true to your nature. You do have more of your own motivations, your own personal motivations. But of course, we work with our R&D team, our organized play group, to offer adventures through Encounters that do help keep that balance. We look at books such as Hansel Brand's, which is releasing, it's actually available in some locations already on August 21st. This provides everything that you need to know to prepare for the Rise of the Underdark, both from a DM perspective in terms of there's some great campaign books in here, history on the city, the Drow race, the way that they think, the way their society functions, and then for players, everything that they would need in order to build and play a Drow character. So we look to this as a great source of information on how to do that. Definitely for D&D Encounters, we'll be providing pre-generated Drow characters. And then we also have our D&D Larisol program, which is also an in-store play program, which is highly tactical, more challenging than D&D Encounters. We encourage players to strategize in advance with their adventuring party because it is so highly challenging. But again, in that new challenge for D&D Larisol, starting in September, players will again be playing as Drow. So it's really about finding that balance, and we leave that up to our experts in R&D to make sure that it functions as a group party.
Now, with this releasing, is this going to be built into the character creators so they can play Drow characters?
Yes, through Dungeons & Dragons Insider, the character builder will be updated with this information. And we have all the other products and programs as well tied into the campaign thematically. We just have a wealth of products that people can engage with. So regardless of how they choose to play D&D, they experience that same story, and we can have that connective tissue so that we're all talking about and experiencing the Drow together. Whether it's the tabletop RPG, we have a brand new product offering called Dungeon Command. It's a new line for us. They come in faction packs, and it's a head-to-head tactical skirmish minis game. head-to-head play experience using miniatures. One of the neat things about this product as well is that the miniatures in this product come with stat cards that are usable in our adventure system line, our cooperative board games. So you've got multiple uses there. We also have another faction pack that released at the same time as Table Wolf called Party Corner. And we're going to continue to release these faction packs so that players can then customize their war bands and strategize. So, you can see accessory SKUs from our partners at Gearfish 9 for tabletop RPG play. We've got some digital offerings from our partners at Dungeons&Dragons Online, which is a free-to-play MMO. They have a brand new expansion that came out just in June called Menace of the Underdark, so you can experience the Drow invasion from the video game side of things. Also here at the show, we have our partners from Cryptic, who are showing their game Neverwinter, which releases next year. But today at the show, you can actually fight off some Drow in that game as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and our full novels line, you can't forget our novels. Lots of great novels this year that all tell their own individual part of the story.
So you're talking about the being able to roll out the Drow. What sort of bonuses are Drows going to get? And what sort of abilities do they have naturally?
Well, they can see in the dark.
Obviously, yeah.
Which we can't. I know. So in my gaming group, we play through D&D encounters. We try to play a week in advance of people, so we sort of know what people are going to experience the next weekend.
Yeah.
We've been, they can create these pockets of darkness that you're almost paralyzed in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
So, low light vision doesn't work. You're like, I have a torch. I know the torch.
Doesn't work.
So there's of course that. I mean, some of them can levitate. They're highly intelligent.
Yes.
They're extremely cunning. I hope nobody's arachnophobic because you're going to encounter a lot of spiders, driders, and all the drowning things that are out there. So it's really quite terrifying and exciting, and they're just an intriguing race that really people have just wanted to go to.
So, how is it going to work? And your job is role playing. I mean, that's just not the usual job. Going the normal 9 to 5 is kind of boring and drudging, but you get to go play D&D and all these other games as part of your job. Is it fun?
Oh, it's awesome. It's incredibly fun. It's inspiring. I'm inspired every day at work. I'm surrounded by creative people. As mentioned in the keynote, all the people that are working on the product and are so heavily invested in it are also gamers. Many of them have been gaming since the game's inception. We all care dearly about the product and we want what's best for it. So, it's for the love of the game, but to your point, we are working on it, of course, some of us from a business perspective, and we also get to enjoy it and experience it in the office and be surrounded by it all the time, and it's incredible.
Now,